After successfully running an industrial chemical business in Iran and triggered by Iranian Revolution in the late 70s, the Ehsani brothers set out to North America. But it was in Kenya that Meraz and Hamed Ehsani was stung by the real estate bug.
The seed of and the idea of the village market started in 1992 when we were passing by the area with my brothers, and my eldest brother mentioned that this area will develop over the years and a shopping area would be needed. And we looked at it, we worked out the figures, it looked good. We looked for land, it was difficult to find at the time.
Capital raising remains a daunting task for most entrepreneurs in the emerging markets. For Hamed, this was worsened by the apprehensive attitude of most local banks towards startups, and so they had to cut their coat according to their clothes at that time.
The concept and the brief was given to my brother Meraz to build some 30 shops at that time. I think he got carried away, and we all chipped in with the ideas, and what was supposed to have been a 30 shop strip mall turned out to be a shopping center with much more.
20 years and 7 expansion drives later, the village market is valued at $100 million and stands as Kenya's premier shopping complex, offering luxury and recreational services to Nairobi's middle and upper class.
The purchasing power wasn't there before, but now we see the demand is much higher. The middle class is growing, they're demanding quality. They're looking at luxury items. And so we have to make sure that whatever they want is within their reach, especially with the traffic like Nairobi. You really want to be able to treat your neighborhood and serve your neighborhood by as much as services and products you can.
The recent spate of security threats in East Africa's largest economy, however, have not made business any easier.
We've had to step up to put more scanners, more cameras, more new equipment, more high-definition cameras, more patrols, more armed protection at the mall. And we always say that we cannot be the front line of defense. That front line should be elsewhere, should be the intelligence, should be the government, but we have to do our best to protect those that come in. And we've done that, sometimes to the annoyance of some of our visitors.
Despite the success of the village market, the brightest feather in Hamed's cap in recent times is the establishment of the Magnolia Heights, a luxury housing unit in Nairobi's affluent Kitusuru neighborhood, with everyone talking about the $6.7 million house number 12.
The house number 12, which everybody talks about now, is a creation of a state called Magnolia Hills, with 40 housing units. And Meraz, my brother, designed it, and it's over a 24-acre plot of land. And what he has done is decided not to put walls between the houses and create a very lush garden setting with housing units positioned in it.
The high cost of living and prohibitive interest rate regime have seen mortgages in Kenya remain a preserve of a few. However, Hamed is assertive that there is still a critical mass of heavy spenders who keep entrepreneurs like him in business.
The number of mortgages in the country are very small compared to the size of the middle class and the country. But also it's an indicative of something that there is cash available. A number of occasions when you hear of overnight successes, a piece of land given to someone at the time was not much value. Overnight it was sold for 300-400 million shillings. Now that 300-400 million shillings goes into other properties, and people are buying apartments, houses, and other units.